Ye observe days and months and times and years. Chapter 4, Galatians. To lapse into legality is to go back to an elementary religion. You see, these observance of these special days and these special months and these special years is nothing more than ceremony. Ceremony is nothing more than ritual. And once you bind all that within tradition, well, there you have doctrine. So that's not at all what's supposed to be happening. What the doctrine is to love your neighbor as yourself and love the Father with all your might. And that all things that can be found acceptable under those two things are acceptable to the Father. All things done unto the Lord are holy. All things that must be done unto the Lord in accordance with those two commandments. Love your neighbor as yourself. Love the Father with all your might. To love your Father with all your might, you have to know His will. And then His will is for you to love one another. So therefore, we love our neighbors. It's a very simple understanding that actually has an incredible expansive meaning that we're going to see as we get towards the end of this thing. So all these cycles are nothing more than rituals. And of course, we're freed from this curse of the letter, this curse of the law. And we'll see things such as this. And it says, "But before faith came, we were kept under the law, shut up unto the faith which would afterwards be revealed. Wherefore the law was our schoolmaster to bring us unto Christ, that we might be justified by faith. But after that faith is come, we are no longer under a schoolmaster." So do you guys got faith yet? Right? You got faith, right? So you're no longer under the law. That's what the Bible says, right? So what Jesus Christ says. Jesus Christ actually moved outside the borders and the boundaries of the supposed law, and then actually reinterpreted it. So at this point, you mean to tell me that Jesus Christ Himself is teaching in parables, which it can't be crystallized, it can't be traditionalized, it can't be held just to any one person's interpretation, but yet at the same time, you want us all to believe that we're to absolutely be bound by the law and the letter of exactly what the Bible's supposed to say by the interpretation He's been in the past? And that's not at all exactly what Jesus Christ is saying, and that's not at all the way that He taught, because that's not what a parable is? What's going on here? So the Bible also is teaching us that we're free from the law and we're free from the letter, and then there's all these YouTube videos of these people that supposedly know the Bible that are saying we're not? What are they talking about? What God are they talking about? Because that's not the God that I'm seeing here. And it's baffling to me. Are half these people agents? Really? Are half these people agents? Half of these YouTube Christians that are pumping this Mosaic Law are agents? I mean, you tell me, because it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple, and it's going to get a lot more simple as we move forward here. So let's look at it like this. Let's look at it like this. Check this out. "But I say unto you that in this place is one greater than the temple. But if ye had known what this meaneth, I will have mercy and not sacrifice, ye would not have condemned the guiltless." Now listen to that. He says, I will have mercy and not sacrifice. He said that if you knew what this meant, you would understand that He would have mercy and not sacrifice.